In the early 70s, a popular fashion trend for women was skirts. The length of the skirt was determined by whatever the woman felt comfortable wearing. The 1970s was all about being an individual. Therefore, women wore a variety of skirts, such as mini skirts, mid-calf skirts, and ankle-long skirts. If there was one clothing item that defined the 70s, it was bell-bottom pants. Thanks to celebrities like Farrah Fawcett and John Travolta, wearing pants that flared out towards the ankles became one item you had to possess. Popular fads of the early 70s were pet rocks and CB radios. Pet rocks were marketed like live pets, in custom cardboard boxes, complete with straw and breathing holes for the so-called animal. A 32-page official training manual titled The Care and Training of Your Pet Rock was included with instructions on how to properly raise and care for one's new pet rock. CB radios were often used, especially by truckers, to locate service stations with better fuel supplies, to notify other drivers of speed traps, and to organize blockades and convoys to protest the new speed limits and other trucking regulations set in 1974. The mid-70s was the era of high-waisted flared jeans, loop pants, and parallel jeans. If you wore jeans, the end of the pants had to be frayed and worn out. If there was one item everyone had in the mid-70s, it was platforms. You could never go wrong with a pair of these shoes. Platform shoes for men and women were high-soled and usually had a thickness of almost 2 to 4 inches. The other type of shoe that competed with the platforms for popularity were clogs.
So schwer wie Stein im Nacht, Tag und Nacht allein. Ich such dich auf der ganzen Welt mit Schuhen schwer wie Stein.
Wir wissen nicht, ob sie so schwer wie Stein sind, aber so hoch wie nie sind sie bestimmt. 10 bis 20 Zentimeter.
The reason many people tend to thrash the 1970s is because of the fascination for spandex and lycra, which became very popular in this time period. 70s fashion designers also introduced bling, with shiny lycra pants, animal prints, and metallic-covered clothes. One of the 1970s clothing trends that is back in fashion today are jumpsuits, which became very popular during the disco time period. The popular fads of the mid-70s were mood rings and roller skating. The mood ring changes colors in response to the body temperature of its wearer. The color is said to indicate the emotional state of the person wearing the ring. Roller skating became a very popular hobby for those in the 70s. Many would dance to disco music while skating at the same time. In the late 70s, men's fashion underwent a huge change. The look was either sporty or influenced by punk fashion. Jerseys with slogans on them were worn by most guys, as well as t-shirts and bright colors. Leather jackets were very popular and usually teamed with frayed jeans. 1970s fashion also saw the corduroy pants become popular again. Most men wore them in shades of brown and green. Towards the end of the decade, cigarette pants were worn by everyone. Cigarette pants took over the bell-bottoms and became the it thing in the 70s. The fads of the late 70s were lava lamps and 8-track players. A lava lamp is a decorative item that shows blobs of colored wax rising and falling inside a glass vessel filled with water. Most people would watch in fascination as the blob changed shape and size. 8-track players were a great commercial success and paved the way for all sorts of innovations in portable listening. The machine could hold 8 different soundtracks of your choosing.